What's up, y'all? Comic Book Sports here, the place where you can get news and information on sports and comic books. Let's talk about the Bradley Martyn Ego. Now, I like Bradley Martyn. I've been a fan of him for years. And I just started watching his podcast some months ago. I enjoyed the podcast. He brings a lot of, top guests in, some heavy hitters in there. Particularly, he's been bringing a lot of boxers and MMA fighters onto the podcast. And the Bradley Martyn Ego first started when he had Devin Haney on there. And he told Devin Haney he can beat him in a street fight. And they kind of had a back and forth about that. And the internet went crazy because the internet was discussing about who would win in a street fight between Bradley Martyn and Devin Haney. Then Bradley Martyn started bringing in more fighters onto the show, and he started asking them. He asked Nate Diaz if he could beat him in a street fight. He asked Brandon Schaub, and even said he can beat up Demetrius Johnson. And even said he think he can take Sean O'Malley. So now this has become like a regular gag now. I get it what Bradley Martyn is doing, because when he talks about this, it gets the internet buzzing. Everyone is going crazy. And it's a good marketing strategy, actually. A lot of people, they get angry on it. That's the point. It's a good marketing strategy. You got this 260-pound bodybuilder claiming that he can beat professional fighters. And then, of course, Bradley Martyn's always saying, I love it. But I will say that this is a pretty dangerous game. Telling fighters that, hey, I can beat you, like, you're playing a pretty dangerous game. And, you may run into the wrong fighter that may not appreciate the whole, joking around. Not to mention, if we're going to, just keep it real, Bradley Martyn loses to those guys. Listen, for those that don't know, just because you lift weights, pump iron, bench press a lot, that does not translate into fighting. Okay, that's what a lot of you guys don't understand. Just because someone is jacked, that does not mean they know how to fight. You see, a lot of these big bodybuilder guys will get dropped by professional fighters. Bodybuilders and powerlifters, they lift. That's what they do. Boxers and MMA fighters, they fight. That's what they do. Just like basketball players, they play basketball. Football players, they play football. Soccer players, they play soccer. Baseball players, they play baseball. So I don't understand why this is such a hard thing to comprehend. Could Bradley Martyn beat those guys? No. This is not even This is not even something to even debate about, because he can't do it. But I do like what he's doing, because he is getting the internet buzzing about this. And he's putting himself in a lot of controversy, getting a lot of clicks and a lot of views. So I like it. But he loses to them. Simple as that. If you believe he can, you're delusional. But I think it's pretty funny, and I like what he's doing. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at _Uncle Money. And I will see you guys next time.